Hey guys, how's it going? Miso here, back at you again with another Maplestory 2 video. Now you might notice that in the background is just GMS footage, and I'm really sorry I'm unable to get the game to work on my computer, so I still can't get you any more Maplestory 2 footage. I think at this point I'm probably going to have to reformat my computer to actually get it to work, so we'll see about that. But on to the main video. 5 reasons why I think Maplestory 2 is going to succeed in global. So, number 1, I really think that Maplestory 2 has the potential to draw people in not just from the Maple community, but communities beyond that. Now, we know the people who are playing Maple right now are probably going to be checking out Maplestory 2. There's a lot of hype behind it. It's really great. I'm so excited to see the community being invigorated about this. Now, the other thing is that it's going to draw a lot of people from other communities as well. People who used to play Maple and had a great time playing GMS, years and years ago, but just, haven't been playing it anymore. Or even for me, who has been playing it fairly recently, but dropped it recently, excited to come back and check it out just because we really love the franchise. We really love the series. We really love the community behind this game. It has the ability to draw so many people in, and I really hope a bunch of people check it out and it becomes really popular. Looking forward to seeing it on the top list of Twitch as well. But it really has the potential to draw in people not only from the side-scrolling anime MMORPG types, but also people who are into World of Warcraft, maybe people who are into, let's say, Final Fantasy, because it is more of a traditional type of MMO, unlike Global Maplestory 1. So there's those people. Number 2, I really think that one of the biggest reasons why this game will be successful is we as a community know what to expect. Now, KMS 2 has been out for quite a while, and we've seen plenty of footage of that game. So as a result, we know exactly what to expect. We know what the game's going to be like. We know how it's going to come out the gate and how it's going to change and evolve over time, because Nexon's been taking feedback from KMS and putting that feedback into account. Now, one of the biggest things why I think it's not as popular as it should be in Korea is because there have just been so many changes, and KMS 2 is really like the guinea pig stage, where when something goes wrong, they try something and see if it works out. And because of that, there's a lot of changes, and some people might be thrown off and not like those new changes. And as a result, the community kind of falters and decreases in number. And that's not going to happen here. We're going to know exactly what's going to happen. We know the timeline. We can see it. We've seen it. And that's why I think that's number 2 for why Maplestory 2 is going to be successful here. Moving on to number 3, I think that Nexon America, in addition to us, has observed what went well and what didn't go so well, so they can really act quickly on the downfalls of the game and really focus more on making the game better as a whole. Now, having said that, they're still probably going to follow the timeline of KMS by following the same update path and such, but I think that they can really make the game a lot better by putting in updates quicker. So like moving from the original game, where a lot of people were a little bit turned off by the difficulty, and moving that quicker onto the newer versions where the game has been updated and there's new EXP grinding methods. Like I said in the last video, really when I was playing, and that was like a year and a half into the game's release, it was still that tagging method that a lot of people liked or didn't like. I personally didn't like it, but they changed that fairly recently to have so that questing, it gives you a lot more EXP, so you don't have to rely on tagging to grind and level up. So hopefully they implement those positive changes quickly, because they kind of have seen what works and what doesn't. Now, number 4, we here in America, or in the world, the English-speaking world, are not afraid to voice our opinions when something we think, you know, isn't great, is not liked by the community. We're really not afraid to go on Reddit, post threads flaming Nexon. Seen plenty of those posts on Reddit. And I really think that that's another reason why this game's gonna succeed. Now, I'm an Asian person. I can't speak for all Asian people, but definitely we tend to be a little bit more reserved a lot of times and don't really fight back against the man. So I can only expect some of the issues that were popping up in KMS2 weren't really addressed very early on because people didn't bring it up very early on. They were just kind of trusting the system and also just kind of going along with it. Now, I'm sure people did complain, but I'm sure their voices weren't as loud as the people here in America memeing it up. And number 5, and I really think that Nexon as of late has shown a lot of improvements and shown a willingness to listen to player feedback. One of the big evidence of that is with the Kishin nerf. When Kishin was nerfed and didn't work the same way it did before and was glitched, people were pissed off. And Nexon listened to the community feedback. They listened to how we didn't think that the game would be as vibrant and thriving as it was before. Well, that's a little questionable. It was vibrant and thriving, but you know, it definitely decreased people's enjoyability of the game, especially for the players in Reboot. And they listened to that and they implemented change, and I really like that. And also, even with the very simple, the Maplehood watch events, those are great. They give players who don't necessarily pay a lot of money some free cash equipment, especially for Reboot, and for main servers they give you a lot of equipment upgrades as well, and even Reboot, I guess. But on the main servers you can actually go ahead and trade those equipment if you get some that are not for your class. But there we go, 5 reasons why I think Maplestory 2 is going to succeed here in GMS, or 5 reasons why I think Maplestory 2 is going to succeed when it releases globally. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to try to continue pumping out more content for you guys about Maplestory 2 leading up to its release, and yet again, crossing my fingers that we all get into the closed beta. Now, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment, give this video a like, a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know what you want to hear about next. Thank you very much. See you guys on the next one.